Alright, it's that time of the month again for Video Games Monthly Unboxing with your host, Carlos, aka Vlates. Now cue the intro.
Just sit back and enjoy the show.
Alright folks, here we have it. Video Games Monthly, August 2020. This is the Video Games Monthly subscription box that basically comes with all sorts of retro mystery video games from the Atari 2600, the Intellivision, and the Nintendo original NES, all the way down to the Nintendo Wii U, Xbox 360, and the PlayStation 3. You can get all sorts of mystery video games goodies that are not on your collection list already, as long as you update your collection list with this particular website that they have. So I will leave a link down below to their website, as well as all information about their subscriptions, such as all their different subscription plans, their prices, and their shipping and handling fees. And we shall get started. So basically on this month of August, I had signed up for the Video Games Monthly, mainly for Sega games as well as Nintendo games. I was trying to pick all of the much older cartridge and a couple CD based games. So, alright, here we go. Let's get started. Now, I am excited for this one because last month it wasn't disappointing, but even though I got a bunch of new games in the last month's box, it felt like could have been maybe a little better. And the reason I say that is because it was mostly games that I didn't really have too much interest in. Like, it wasn't games that would have been on my wish list of any kind. It was just games where, like, somebody hands it to me and I'd be like, yeah, I'll play it, I'll check it out and everything, but not games that I was like requesting, basically. So there is a game in here along with the box. I'm gonna try to pull out the box first and leave the game that's in there inside, so that way we can check out the cards and everything before checking out all the games. Alright. Oh, I think something fell. I don't know. Oh, just a little tab piece from one of the holes. Now, if you look at this, and it's making some noise, oh, a little dinged up, but if you can see it, it's sticking out quite a bit compared to my last box, at least on that side. Yep, you can't close it. So this thing feels really full. That's a good thing. Oh, by the way, last month I ordered the 5-pack of games. No extra games, no free games, no bonuses. It was just 5 out of 5 games. This month I upgraded. Why? Because, like I said, the other one, I was like, these games are alright, but I feel like you guys can do better. So rather than do five games again, I wanted to try 10 games and just basically tell them, all right, I'm dropping some of these newer games like PlayStation Portable, and I'm dropping Nintendo 3DS, and just bring me all of the old school games. Just throw them at me. So here we go. This one, I have to say, I'm really excited. So play the past into the future. Here we go. Round 2 for the month of August. Let's try to do this the right way, which is always keeping everything a surprise. Now, because there seems to be a lot in here, I'm gonna try to do this as carefully as possible. And this is all gonna be a surprise to you as much as it is for me. Now, I feel one card, and it's basically the reminder card. If you need to or want to, you can pause right there and read the details, but basically it tells you before the last 5 days of the month, prior to the next month, make sure to update your video game library to make sure so you don't end up with any duplicates of games or anything like that. Now, I did hear some sounds in here that just felt weird. Here's the card. You can pause it also again. Basically, this one just gives you instructions on how to possibly have a chance to win 3 extra games. And I feel a new game. That's a little weird. I feel a lot of games, and I feel something that's just weird too. Alright, so this month's little trinket, because they come with some freebies of just random stuff, looks like a bottle opener of Video Games Monthly. I do appreciate that. I was wondering why it sounded like there was like metal, parts rattling in there. I thought something might have been broken, so that worried me. But yeah, like I said, I feel like there's a newish game in there, and I'm trying to figure out why, because this newish game feels like a Nintendo 3DS, but I was pretty sure I dropped that choice. So let's start here. I feel some Genesis games. I feel a Super Nintendo game. Alright, yeah, these games scare me. Alright, let's try with the first up, the Genesis game. And we got, Sega Genesis game. And it is Sonic Spinball. I don't have this, so I am happy to get this. Pins look alright. They do look good. Cart looks a little like dirty, not too bad. I do appreciate the nice cartridge. Whenever there's a good label on it, that's good enough for me. If it's a little dirty or scuffed up or anything like that, it's perfectly fine. That's a wonderful piece for my collection. I am happy. Alright, next one feels also like a Sega. It is. Oh, and this one says Capcom on it. Oh man. Capcoms are usually really good, at least for Nintendo. I'm hoping it's just as good for Sega. And it is Street Fighter 2 Special Champion Edition. Now this I like. And the label looks to be pretty intact. It's a little, like I said, like that one, a little scuffed up a bit, but for the most part, in pretty good shape. Now the pins itself looks like it might be a little worn, as if it's been played with quite often, but as long as it plays and the label is, I approve it, as long as it works, I'll be happy and good with it. Another piece for my collection. Definitely happy about that. All right, so there are a lot of new games in here, or at least what feels like sealed up stuff. All right, we're gonna go with Super Nintendo. Okay, so that's a little disappointing, but hopefully the front label is in way better shape than this. Now, if I look carefully enough, I can't tell if it's this label or a previous label that was on top of it, but I think it's this back label that's messed up. But I mean, as long as the front label's good and it plays, I'm happy. So here we go, and we have, wow, that is a pretty good shaped label, and that is a game that I used to play on the Sega Game Gear so many times. The Lion King. I am actually impressed and happy about this one. This box, already I am happy. Compared to last month's, I was happy to get some new games. I was happy to get Sega Game Gear games, brand new and stuff like that. But unfortunately, the games that were picked out were just not in my category of my genre. But these are. So I am happy about these. All right, that's 3. Next one up, we got Nintendo. It looks like a Nintendo NES game. All right, I think this one's the back side. Nintendo game, gray label. Usually that means, as far as I was able to be informed about, it means that there's no battery in there, which means no game saves. And we have Top Gun. Holy crap. I have Top Gun second mission in box, complete in box, and I did ask them if you can, and I placed it on my wish list, and if I'm not mistaken, this one was also on my wish list. Top Gun for the original Nintendo and The Lion King for Super Nintendo were on my wish list. So thank you, Video Games Monthly, for checking out my list and sending me stuff that I actually wanted. Now, granted, I heard these games, like, if it's anything like the second game that I have, it's not a very good game because it's very, very difficult to play. But I am a fan. It's probably one of Konami's letdown of video games, maybe. But I am happy. I am very happy. These 4 games, I'm already ecstatic, you know. So here we go. Game number, where are we? 5. Okay. Oh, and the pins on this looks dirty. It's definitely dirty and dusty, but the pins on this one looks to be in much better shape. So the only one that worries me about the pins is the Street Fighter. Next game up, Acclaim. It's a Sega game by Acclaim. This one is Mortal Kombat, the original, the very first game. And I did tell him, and this is also on my wish list, this is the game that if I wanted Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3, I told him, if you can, and I asked them as a wish list, please send them for Sega, because of, you know, if you're a fan of Mortal Kombat, you already know it's the one console that produces the blood animation. If you get it for Super Nintendo, there's no blood. But for Sega, it's all blood. So I am happy. So I appreciate that, Video Games Monthly. And the pins look in excellent shape. Wow. I almost want to say that maybe this is like a brand new brand new label, brand new cartridge. Now, because of games looking the way they are, and because I buy these older games, with technology nowadays, you can almost make reproduction of anything. So I will most likely be opening all of these games up to double check to see, you know, if any of these are faked or anything, as well as if I have any problems playing any of these games. It's also another reason why I would open these. So maybe at the end of the video I'll show you little clips of me opening these games, and so that way you can see what they look like and if they're in good shape. We'll see how that goes. So that's 5 games, right? Yeah, that's 5 games. All right, so there's 5 more. I feel 1, 2, 3, and then there's 1 in the bag. Yeah, so I'm a little confused. Let me see. Yeah, there's 5 games there. Well, let's just go with it and see, because for some reason, could be wrong, but I think I feel only 4 more games. Here's another Nintendo. And we have Marble Madness. This was also on my wish list. Oh my god, this box is an excellent box for me. These are actual games that I enjoy. This one I grew up with as a kid, always renting it, and I was good at it. I did try it again as I got older, and I am horrible at it. Horrible. But now that I own it, maybe I'll get some practice in and get better at it. So yeah, Marble Madness from the arcade classic. Thank you, Video Games Monthly. You are rocking it today. This is very impressive. All right, here's another game. This feels almost like Game Boy. Okay, so I'm a little confused right now, but we'll go with it. Or no, it's not Game Boy. This is long. This is Game Gear. Brand new Game Gear. We have the Jungle Book for Game Gear. Another one on my wish list choices. Okay. They overdid it. I'm happy. I'm really happy. I'm ecstatic. This is a game, unlike the other Game Gear games that I got last month, this is the type of game that I would play on my Game Gear. The Jungle Book. Like I said before, I had the Lion King on the Sega Game Gear, and I played the heck out of that as a kid. And I got pretty far in it. I don't remember if I ever beat it, but from what I've played and rented, Disney games seem to be top notch for back in the day for these old school retro consoles. So thank you, Video Games Monthly. You are killing it for me. I am so over happy with joy right now. So let's see, that's 5, 6, 7. So we got 3 more. All right. So, or we should have 3 more because I paid for 10. So Dreamcast. Okay, this threw me off because I felt a CD, and then I'm like, I don't remember ordering PlayStation, so I thought that was going to be a Game Boy, and I thought this was going to be PlayStation. Coaster Works. That was on my wish list also. Why? Because I love Roller Coaster Tycoon. Now, I don't know if this is as good, probably not, but for a Dreamcast game and being a roller coaster game, I requested it on my wish list if possible, and they delivered. Wow, they delivered. They could have sent me anything. They could have sent me, you know, a fishing game or whatever, or something common, just like the rest of these. But they delivered quite a bit from my wish list. I am impressed. I am very happy this month. So thank you again, Video Games Monthly. All right, that's 8. Now, that's it for the box. The box is empty. Nope, the box is empty, but I told you I felt something in here. So let's check it out. Is there one or two? Just one. Ninja Gaiden 3 for the Nintendo Wii U. Brand new. I am happy about this. Well, there you have it, folks. There's all the games from the 10 game pack that I've received. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Did you play any of these games? Are any of these games worth playing? Also, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe for more video game content, as well as also different other content that will range from trading cards to toys and collectibles, and maybe some screen use props that I may be unboxing. Hint, hint, later on down the road. Also, I will be bringing them on board special guests, family and friends of mine who would like to participate on my YouTube channel. So make sure to stay tuned, be active, and stay safe out there. And I will be seeing you on the next video. Take care. My 10th video games from Video Games Monthly just arrived, and I'm here to unwrap it for you and basically try to keep this short and sweet. So let's get to it. Hopefully this is a game that was totally worth the wait. I am not entirely sure, but we'll see. I really hope it is, because it's been about 5 days since I recorded the other video that you just saw and finished watching. So here we go. Is there another package? A package within a package. That's a little odd, but okay. Appreciate it, I guess, for the safety and bubble wrap. And it looks like, now on the previous clips, I had already, 3 Genesis games, a Game Gear, a Dreamcast, 2 Nintendos, and 1 Super Nintendo. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's what it was. Total of 9 games. Looks like I got another Genesis game. And this Genesis game is F-15 Strike Eagle 2 for the Sega Genesis. Never heard of it, but I'm willing to give it a try and see how it plays out. Well, there you have it, folks. There's the 10th game. I'm a little short from breaking even on the value of this box, but that's okay because this box was perfect for me. Thank you, Video Games Monthly.